Hey you, this is Jasim from Code With Me, and in this video I'm gonna be showing you the top 5 programming languages in 2020. So if you're new to my channel, please do subscribe my channel and click the bell icon near to it. So without any further, let's jump right into it. Alright guys, so the number 5 in the list is C or C++. So as far as C and C++ is concerned, it's the oldest programming languages in the list. It's very powerful and hence the reason why it's still alive in the industry. As far as the learning curve is concerned, it has got a steep learning curve, meaning it's not recommended for beginners because its syntax is not that good, I should say. And it's used in fields like game development and the GUI applications like the Adobe products like Adobe Premiere Pro and Photoshop are built with these languages, and it's also used in developing the database softwares like MySQL. So that's all about the C and C++, and we are now moving on to the number 4, that is PHP. As far as PHP is concerned, it was the king of the backend development until it got tough competition from Python and JavaScript. So even still most of the websites are powered by PHP. As far as the learning curve is concerned, it has got a moderate learning curve, meaning it's somewhat recommended for beginners. Like if you are an absolute beginner, it's not that recommended, but if you invest some time, then you could easily pick up PHP. It's used in developing backends for websites and API development, etc. It's still relevant in the industry because of its frameworks like Laravel and CodeIgniter, which makes making websites more easier and more faster than developing in core PHP. So that's all about the PHP side. Now we are moving into the number 3, that is Java. As far as Java is concerned, it's completely object oriented, and due to this nature it is still relevant in the industry. As far as the learning curve is concerned, it's again moderate, meaning it's not that recommended to beginners, because for printing a simple hello world you need a bunch of code, because of its class based architecture. So it's not that recommended to beginners, but it's very powerful language, and it's used in building Android based applications, desktop applications and web based applications by leveraging frameworks like Spring, etc. And that's very much it about Java, and we are now moving into the number 2, that is JavaScript. And JavaScript is considered as the king of the web. Okay, along with HTML and CSS, JavaScript is the most important part of any website. With just JavaScript, you could build an entire full stack, meaning you could build the front end as well as the back end with JavaScript alone. These are done by leveraging frameworks like Angular and React in the front end, and the Node.js in the back end. So as far as the learning curve of JavaScript is concerned, it's fairly good. It's recommended for beginners to start with JavaScript, no issues and all. And it's mostly used in the field of web applications, building websites and interactivity, and it's also used in building mobile apps with by leveraging the frameworks like React Native, and it's also used in desktop applications with the help of frameworks like Electron.js. That's all about JavaScript, and now we are moving into the number 1, that is Python. So Python, it is the most popular language and the most wanted language according to Stack Overflow survey. It's because of its elegant and clean syntax. It's much like English language. The learning curve is very good, meaning it's recommended for even absolute beginners in the programming field. Okay, for printing just a hello world, you need just one line of code, like, print and then in parentheses hello world. That's it. It's very the interesting thing is that it's very popular because it's used in the cutting edge technologies like, artificial intelligence, and it's subsets like, machine learning, deep learning, and all. It's used in every single field you could find, like, in the web application field by leveraging frameworks like Django and Flask, and it's used in, the penetration testing and that side, and it's used in desktop applications by leveraging the power of PyQt and tkinter. It's used in, mobile developing mobile applications with the power of Kiwi, and, all sorts of things, all sorts of fields, you could find Python. And it's also used by, big names such as Google. And the reason why it's so popular, as I have mentioned, is because it has got a very elegant syntax. With very few lines of code, you could achieve a whole lot of functionality. Okay, and that's all about Python. And that's the end of the video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and if you have any suggestions, or you feel like you have another top 5 programming languages list, please do let me know in the comment section. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe my channel and click on the bell icon near to it. So thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one.